When you and your family arrive in Ion Valley, you too can live a life of luxury, whether it's in the rolling hills of Homesdale or the brisk mountaintops of Cirrus Heights. Whichever your preference, you'll be living in the home of your dreams today while building a better future for tomorrow.
Well, it's finally done. As I said, I know I've been talking about it forever, but yep, it's done. And you know what? I'm just gonna get straight to the chase. Give a shout out to Zachary, Nall, who did this house. He did an amazing job. I'm gonna put his website and email and just blow him up. But yeah, it was quite a process, but I'm very, very happy that we got through. Zach made that fly through at the beginning, and don't worry, we're gonna take a closer look at the house. Because I know that it was a little fast in some places, and actually there was also a few things that you didn't see in the video, so I wanted to make sure you can actually see it, and I'll even compare some things of some shots that I've already drawn so you can see how these are coming together and what they look like from this point to finish point. So without wasting any time, let's get right to it. Alright, we're gonna make this fast, I guess. I'm not gonna spend too much time on it. But let's start from the outside. This is the outer side of the house, of course. I'm just going to do a couple spin arounds here. But yeah, as you can see, there's some window placements. There's a fireplace. The back, fire pit, was something I always wanted. I know there's no grill back there, but, so be it. But another thing that I wanted to have was the big open corner window in the kitchen, as I had done a piece like that way back in 2014. I don't even want to show it because it's not my proudest moment, but just know that the open window was there. And then in volume 2, actually no, the end of volume 1, there's a shot of the outer house where Archer's standing outside of it. And it's very close to what this model is, but we realized, Zach and I both realized, that the original model I was using was not a 2-story house. It was actually kind of a pseudo 1-story, maybe with a 1-room upstairs. So we had to completely redo the design of this house and raise everything to make sure there was an upstairs. So it was a major redesign we had to do, but I think it turned out all right, and I was pretty happy with it. And now we're inside, and I'm going to try to get through this as fast as possible. As far as the foyer, as you enter, this was one of Zach's proudest moments of the house, as he told me, and I got to give him credit. He really did a great job with this foyer area. I'd already featured this picture earlier in one of my videos, showed Enzo running down the stairs, and what's the thing is, I pulled it from a photograph, and through the photograph, Zach made the entire thing in 3D and even added his own extra touches, and it looks so great. And this is another back angle from behind it, but yeah, I was very, very happy with this, and I think it turned out great. But if we turn left, we can see the dining room, and this is just a dining area. I've seen a lot of houses this way, but it's got a little fireplace connected to it as well. That's a go-through fireplace into Abram's office, which we'll see later. But again, these rooms aren't fully decorated out. So it's my liberty to add things to it if I choose these rooms and want to add more. So again, this house isn't what I would call 100% furnished. It's like 85% furnished, if that makes sense. And I'm just throwing a percentage out there. If we go back across the hall when you enter the house, now we're in the living room, and there's a scene that I just finished that took place in here. And I was really happy with it. Obviously, I gave Zach a lot of tips. Like, I want kind of a 60s theme room, just a lot of 60s furniture. And I got to even go furniture shopping. So, I mean, whether it's going on Wayfair or whatever random site, I did a lot of little research. And if I liked something, Zach would graciously take some of that and he could pull it in and make a model of it. It was awesome. I didn't do it as much as I should have, but when I did, it was a delight to see. But if we move to the back part of the living room, it goes into the kitchen. And I was very happy with how the kitchen turned out. It has an island. It's very spacious. There is a nice table with a little hanging lamp. Now, don't mind the the 3 chairs. I mean, I guess it should be 4. It's not supposed to symbolize anything. But yeah, there's only 3 chairs. Aww. But yeah, like the kitchen, very spacious, got a nice fridge, a touch of modernism to the design, but I was really happy with that. And then you come over to like kind of the family nook area. It's kind of a family room, kind of raised cathedral ceilings. You even have some windows to bring in more light, and I really wanted the full back window to go out into like the patio. So I really wanted tons of light to come into that back area. That was really important. That turned out well. And then when you keep going through, there's some double doors. This is Abram's office, or should I say his old office. And this is the room you don't want to come to. Those are the sit down and have a lecture chairs in there. And there's the other side of the fireplace with the dining room on the other side. So this is an interesting room, a lot of shelving. Zach wanted to add that in, but worked out pretty well. Now when we take it upstairs, this is kind of the upper balcony area. I don't want to call it a loft, but you have a really good shot down. You can see into like the back area and into the kitchen. I really like this shot. And this is kind of standing close to Arlo and Enzo's room, which are across from each other, which I wanted to do. And like right behind where this shot is, there is a bathroom. Nothing great, kind of a basic bathroom. It's not far from the type of bathroom I had growing up, although we did actually have a bathtub, not a standing shower. But don't need to spend much time here. Going to Enzo's room. And I do have a shot of Enzo's finished room, but the bed was in a different spot. And just like real life, I can go in and move furniture in any of these rooms. I can rearrange furniture however I want. And the final shot, we decided I wanted to make the bed go long ways down his room because like a lot of stuff was blocking the windows and I didn't like that. So we moved the dresser, we moved the bed, and I like the better layout this way. So that's Enzo's room, and then we go across. There's Arlo's room, which is kind of a mess. More messy sheets. There's still a lot of things I could add to this, but I haven't used it yet, but at least he's got a good view of the yard, and he has a good walkout view on the deck. Although that conspicuously goes straight into his parents' room, but I've seen houses that do this. I've definitely seen houses that do this. But so he has some perks. But if we go into the parents' bedroom, nice big room, double windows, double lamps, big walk-in closet, big tub, big sink, all that jazz. Really big fan. I'm not sure if I'll make that fan smaller or not, but it's a nice room. If we go outside and you go down the hall, and this is what you did not see in the video. This is actually the guest bedroom, and sometimes I'm wondering, like, would Arlo or Enzo want this bedroom instead? But I don't know. They all have their perks. This room has a raised ceiling, and it's got 2 windows, and we had to figure out a way to make this work with the house design, but I think it works enough, and you can do a lot of like decoration and gifts and everything. Not gifts, but like just statues and ornaments and whatever. Like what do they call it? Live, laugh, love. But there's not going to be any of that crap in this house. That's for sure. No live, laugh, loves. And I probably missed it. There's also a washer and drying machine on the outside of that. So maybe that's why you wouldn't want the guest bedroom, because if those are running, it might suck. So don't run them late at night. Other than that, I think I rambled like a speed demon there. I was just trying not to make the video too long-winded. I just wanted to blitz through it. Again, as I said, obviously there's some little tidbits here and there, little quirks, little things that I could still adjust, but this is more than enough for me to grab and use for any background purposes. And still, there's a lot of work for me to do, but it's all about the dimensions. It's all about like getting the exact feel and having every scene completely cohesive. You know, you can kind of guess, you might sit there with a ruler and draw something, you know, and really get it down, but then you have to move the camera and you got to start all over again. And you know, when you're doing a graphic novel, I mean, you need to move quickly. So this is really important for workflow, and I'm enormously grateful and happy that it exists now, and Zach did a fantastic job, and that's pretty much the whole spiel. So comment, like, subscribe, tap that like button, and I'll see you next time.